Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Thomas, this is Nerd, it's the Human, and welcome back to Rome Total War, the Rebel Campaign. You join me as we march up to Poralisum. Marvellous, we'll just get a load of rams for that and we'll smash in there next turn. Lovely. Well, we are actually pretty much near the end of the turn, but before we do that, we are going to go and smash down Thrasbar, which should be simple enough. There's not too many men in there. We're just going to use all the archers in the world and slaughter them down. Let's head in. Right, slaughter them with arrows, chaps. Should be lovely. Just all the arrows in the world. Wow, they are getting killed. That's already one of them dead. High speed arrows. It's just what you want. And there's the general too. Oh, it's just bonkers. I pretty much already won. Yeah, where are we at now? 3%, 79% of them. Right, missile cavalry. Just the missile cavalry, just go and shoot them. That should be it all done, really. I'm not quite sure why they constantly seem desperate to get engaged in battle. It just means that they lose. Oh well. Horse archers. They can be a bit stupid inside the city. I suggest you kind of run away, lads. Give them a little poke. Yeah, no, we'll shoot him all down. We'll shoot him all down. Dum 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 da 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 da. And it's done. There we are. Nice clear victory. A bit stupid from the horse archers, but honestly, you've done enough of those. Done enough of those to just high speed the horse archers here. We will retrain them soon enough. Just not here. Just not here, apparently. You know what? Actually, we don't even need to retrain anything. In all honesty, we will just send everyone on to the next town. So, have we lost any more infantry? Not really. Can we please just keep the experience? There we are. Everyone else, can you march off towards the next town? Our Taxator will go down next time then. Spies, a few spies around. Send them over to the boats. We won't be needing them over here anymore. We ignore the chap that's over there. He won't bother us. Lovely. And I don't think there's much else to do this turn, in all honesty, ladies and gentlemen. But I will just update you over here. We've just started to build up some forces. We've got this force on the boat. We might send them up towards Armenian. And actually, I think the same thing with these guys. I think I'm actually going to send them up here as well. I can't bother with Dacia right now. Let's get everyone in Rome. Let's go and smash these chaps. And eventually we will finish off the Scipione and march into Rome. In fact, on that note, we are currently... this is not what I'm supposed to be looking at. What was I supposed to be looking at? Just general faction things, I think. Let's just go back to the main page. 46 regions controlled. So we're not doing too shabby here. We're 4 away from the traditional victory of 50 and Rome. So, to be honest with you, it could very easily be 1 over here, Armenia, 2, 3 and 4, whatever. I mean, we're not going to make Rome the 50th, but you do tend to find in this game that it's around about 50 where you take it, actually, as long as you are one of those empires that doesn't start right next to Italy. Okay then, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're ready to end this turn, so I'm going to click enter and see where it takes us. Ah, stupid ambushes. Yeah, that's fine, you get yourself killed. And where are you? Oh, yeah, also get yourself killed, that'd be lovely. Ah, perfect. Yeah, there's quite a lot of troops actually coming towards, just, I don't know, Illyria anyway. And they are so determined to not lose Nepte. I mean, I suppose they might as well, but they act as if it's actually worth anything whatsoever. Drum Master, well, useful for marching, not very good for actually battling. But you know what, that's fine. We can play around to him as and when we need. Okay, recruitment reports. Honestly, it's been a while since I played. A lot of boats. Oh yeah, a lot of boats. That's right. We just want to keep up our control of the sea. and a few blacksmiths, a few ports. My tuners. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, instantly there's more to go and do with Nepte. You know what? I'm done with dealing with Nepte. I'm going to go over to the next area. And there's actually a Numidian army coming. Death stalks the land. Ooh, Thessalonica hasn't got plague anymore. He still does, and presumably only for one more turn though. So very soon we will be able to... Wait, let's just do that. Yes, very soon we'll be able to get some more... Get Cireus out of here. That'd be lovely. That's exciting. We need him for the invasion of Italy. He's supposed to lead our army. He's supposed to lead our victorious return to controlling Rome. As I said, I think in episode 2 or 3, you know, we are a bit like Rome here. We are the vagabonds. We are the well, not the layabouts. We're not that at all. We are the vagabonds. We are those who've been thrown out of every other society. We will take Rome, much like Rome was filled with such people. We will make Rome what it should be, ladies and gentlemen. The anarchy, the slave rebel anarchy. Ignore the actual Italian slaves that aren't part of the slave rebel anarchy. They don't count. They don't count. It's fine. Right, new turn, which means we can start to march these guys around. We're just going to go and stand on this hill here. I don't really know why. It looks like a bit of a hill. We're just going to, yeah, just stand around kind of warning the Scipioni that we're about, I think. This guy can come over here. Likewise, just kind of giving them a warning, I guess. I mean, the Roman Senate, I guess, could get to us here, in which case we are absolutely in big trouble. But I don't think that will happen. We're not actually technically at war, which is interesting. The only faction that we're not at war with. I'm pretty certain the moment that we step in their territory, they will attack us. But it's interesting. Interested to see if I could stand here and they won't attack. But you never know. Right, what else do we have? We have another boat over here. Our boats are pretty safe in this area of the world. What am I going to do with them? You know what? I think there's an area of control actually from our Armenian over here, which makes it quite a useful city. Whereas this army probably next turn could just about get there and lay it to siege if we wanted to. So. That means that these guys probably want to come straight towards Armenian from this direction. I don't know what's the best side to attack from. It's probably not this spot, but you know, I don't know, so it doesn't matter. Right, the proper force is going to build itself over there. Titus Brutus in the pink, and that's good. Positive is, I imagine, good for morale. It is indeed. And Jubal, he's quite useful. You know what, mate? You go over here for now. Tiny bit more money, and to be honest, just someone about. Now this boat, if I let this boat get through, are they just going to allow it to come and pick up some troops and I can sink it? I hope so. I hope so. That would be ideal. Yeah, I'm going to let these guys wander off actually. I'm going to send these boats around here. That's fine. These pirates can besiege them. In fact, let's do this the other way around. You come around there and you go spy on the city, and that guy will go and besiege them. Perfect. Lalabeum, you just go and spy on them. I think, though, we could do with a couple of you coming down this way. And you want to kind of let them for a little bit more. We want to, yeah, let's just keep some of our force together. They are not at war with us, so we're going to block the Julii ports. And you're just floating here. We do need to get some more of our ships around. Luckily we are building them nice and quick. We'll keep this one between Apollonia. These hoplites are heading back. Lucky I've got a boat ready to pick them up. These guys are head back to Pergamum and they can get retrained. On the note of retraining, we're starting to get our no, this isn't quite the first. We've just finished a blacksmith here, which is perfect. It means that now we'll start getting +1 to our light weapons, which includes the hoplites. So we'll be getting even better troops over here soon. Lovely jubbly. Those men will keep on coming. Actually, on the note of our troops, we have the Amazon chariots coming. And if Cireus is done next turn, that obviously means that the plague will be gone and he can pick up his Amazon chariots on the way to Italy. Yes, that's what we want. That is exactly what we want. Okay, you also head over in that direction. We are obviously just building boats all over the place. Just get them heading in that direction for now. This army, oh yes, this is some of the good model army troops. In fact, actually, you want to go via Croton because they have a blacksmith, I think. No, it'll be built by the time they get there. We're built when they get there. Fair enough. So, when they get there, there'll be a blacksmith for them to retrain. That'll just give it a slight boost. They might as well be as good as possible because that's a Cass's army that we're building up over here. You want it to be a good one. Titus Brutus, Prim and Papa. He's got in the pink, so he might just be useful to be in the army with a Cassus Cireus, if I'm honest. What about you, Jabal? Good attacker. You know what? He's a good all-round kind of general. It's a shame to waste Titus Brutus positive, though. There's no retinue on him, mind you. Oh, actually, that's something I want to do. This chap over here has some great retinue. We're going to send him up towards... Yes, up towards Thessalonica so he can swap some retinue over to a Cassus Cireus. I'm pretty sure there's some useful ones. They're also doing management, actually. What else has he got? Yeah, build points for siege. +1 morale. Yeah, we definitely want to give him, yeah, those two. So Cespius and Herodas. Those are ones we want for him. Butchered my Greek pronunciation, I'm sure. But that's fine. We'll get some more boats over to the west. Lovely. Right, we have more troops over here. And actually, I'm sure there were some Carthaginians in this sea somewhere. Let's just scout them out. I'm sure there was some around. Maybe I'm imagining it. Might be confused. Oh no, I was just wondering if I was confusing it with Medieval 2 for a moment there. Not quite enough. Okay, try a bit more. You want to be as sure as possible in this sea. One command, you never know what it's going to do. This way. Okay, we do have more troops in this direction. Just be careful as we take it in this way. Okay, drop the troops off. That's fine. It's gone this way. Okay, slightly problematic for these troops, I think. Let's just get these guys to loop back together. Now, I don't mind. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. So 2 ships is fine. There isn't much left there, but the admiral, you never know. It can always go a bit wrong when the enemy has an admiral. Lovely over here then. Build another trireme. That's what we want over there. And Memphis will keep pumping out the archers. I do love these Parthian cities. Pumping out archers. Now, I did notice Cireus seems to be able to build the chariots and Thebes can't. And I'm not sure what it is about these 2 cities that mean that it can't. It's got the blacksmith. It's got a market. Is it the market, perhaps? We don't have a trader yet, so it might just be the trader market. We'll see if that triggers it. Because I'm kind of intrigued as to why I can get chariots here and not here, even though this is culturally Greek as well. Not Greek, sorry, Egyptian. It's bizarre. I guess maybe there's something like the market triggers it. The market does seem to trigger a few of those kind of things. Get yourself to home port, lads. You are just wasting money. Perfect. And these boats, well, we don't need you immediately, but I do want some more horse archers. Honestly, the main thing I want to be doing right now is just pumping archers out of the east, because I have tons and tons of infantry potential in the Aegean kind of way, but I can only get archers in Armenian and Parthian cities, so I really need to be making sure I'm making as many of those as possible. And if Jerusalem is one of those places, I guess it might as well have its own blacksmith and start building that infrastructure up. Perfect. Right, you guys aren't very useful. I'm actually just going to disband you because, to be honest, I have much better infantry off in the other direction. What are we doing with these guys? Let's just get all the horse archers onto one boat. And you can hop onto there and hop onto there. Perfect. Right. There we are, a lovely cavalry army. Everyone's favourite type of army there. Go flying westward. I think... I'm not quite sure where the best spot to land is. That's probably a decent one. You can get across the Thermon then. And we'll just make sure Thermon's building and up another boat. That's not going to grow anytime soon, sadly, so no triremes for us. But on the plus side, our armies are now starting to come together, especially in this kind of region. Lovely. These archers are near enough fully trained. So are all these troops. That's a lovely army, isn't it? Lovely army Arates there. Armenians, oh, they've stopped besieging us over here. Maybe they're trying to swing back because they realise the last city's under siege. Well, we don't even need to worry about that, in all honesty. That really shouldn't trouble us in the slightest. These guys can just head in this direction. It's kind of the whole point of these boats. We are just flooding westward with our ships. All these ports are under siege. Unless they're as... Scythia, faction leader as well. Well, that's not a problem. We'll march into attacks to momentarily. It's literally just that last chap there. And then we'll deal with him. Okay. I think the east is pretty well tied up at this point. Just pumping troops out to send westward. These boats are going to head here to join this chap's army. You might as well get on the boat. There's not really much danger. They might as well start heading in this direction. Head towards Sparta. You might go to Africa, you might go to Italy or Spain. I haven't decided yet. We'll see see how things are going by the time you get here. That is lovely. Right, we can't actually train a lot of troops out of these Macedonian cities. So I'm not going to bother with some of that. Let's get the food production up. Keeps the population growth happening. I would like the Greek cities to keep on building infrastructure. So let's get the populations up around here. Let's keep building some useful buildings. Dockyards for sure. Dockyards are always a good choice in Rome. Always go for ports. Ports are always good. And a King's Hall would help over there. Byzantium is building paved roads. Honestly, I don't know how I haven't got to that yet over there. And all of these guys are also building Tylis. Honestly, can't build as many troops. So I don't know what the point of it really is. Whew, okay, head towards Segestica even. Not a lot over there. We'll keep him in there. We'll keep that chap in there and just see how he's doing. What's that? Oxinta. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay then. I do remember seeing this army over here, which I hid just behind this forest. I don't think I actually had that on recording. But yeah, we're just going to go and besiege Home Sweet Home. We'll see if we get a little poke. That could be a bit of fun, eh? Oh! the Germans are from Iscaro. That's interesting. Honestly, they don't normally come anywhere near this place. You might as well get a second unit. Luckily, I've got one. Can't just walk straight in. Don't know what it is. Yeah, that's bizarre because normally this is like with that little Easter egg that they kind of keep. It takes about 13, 14 turns to get here. That's not even an exaggeration. Obviously, we can't get past at the moment. Yeah, on it, like very very occasionally I see Germany take it, but normally this is that extra settlement for the end of the game with the Amazon chariot warriors, and it's kind of a fun little last battle before you take the whole map. But yeah, Germany this early though, that's the real thing. Like, this early, that's quite surprising. Well, there we are. Well, they won't be able to win with one unit, just as well for us. They only sent one. You can come around here and send some reinforcements in. You can put this under siege. That would be perfect. And Porolissum, honestly, a gate's open. Honestly, I'm just going to auto-resolve because this would just be another one of those walkover ones where I shoot them all. And we've seen enough of those, so I'm gonna enslave them since we can't recruit here anyway. Might as well. Let's get some roads straight away. And we actually have a very high tax rate. There's actually quite a high population here. We've just halved it, and it's still 4,835. Very nice. Well, this army, to be honest with you, can just straight away march in that direction. Yeah, just join us. You can join us, chaps. That's fine. You get back into this city. Just give us a bit of a backup. I don't really know what they're trying to do over here. If they come for Tylis, that's a problem. But otherwise, we're quite safe. At least I can see this region quite well. So I don't think we're in any real danger. Yeah, there's that unit there. Fine. We'll go back to Cireus, keep that safe. And you can just come over here. There's really, really bad vision around this area. That'll do. That'll do. We can just see our border quite well there. What else is there to do then? So we've dealt with Poralisum. Tribuscete is under siege. 7 turns. There's quite... I think there's a few generals in here. Yes, there's definitely at least Factionaire. And I'm feeling there was 4, because I used to have a spy in here, and I think there was 4. But I don't know for sure right now. Now Sinope! Sinope! Yes! Sinope has Pontic heavy cavalry! Yes, this is one of the beautiful towns. It's the only one that is Pontic in its culture. And these, can we just talk about these cavalry for a moment? Because they don't get much love. People don't generally see the Pontic armies. The Pontic armies are quite interesting. You have those scythe chariots. We've seen those a couple of times. We have actually seen this unit once or twice. But they're really good. They're really very versatile. Very versatile. They have good morale, as you can see there. They're pretty fast. They've got a melee attack of 10, defense of 15. Charge bonus of 5, so that's pretty good. Missile attack of 10 as well, though. And you can see here with the defense, it's 744. So, honestly, that's pretty good. And think of the upkeep, 160 upkeep. Eastern infantry are 150. These guys will get Eastern infantry to rout by the time they've thrown a few javelins at them. And honestly, just ran around the back of them. They will absolutely demolish them as far as I'm concerned. These guys are great, and I want to get a few of those onto Acacia's army. He might, I don't know, maybe they'll join later in the party. But they are a beautiful troop. It's a sad, sad thing that I only have one Pontic city, to be honest with you. Right, into the elephants we go. Town militia, Iberian infantry and elephants. Lovely, but we have all the missiles in the world. So we are just going to really just... we're just going to muck around here, really. Let's head in. Only the dead have seen the end of war. Indeed, Plato, indeed. So much indeed that I'm literally just going to press start because, in all honesty, God knows what this battle even is. I'm just going to put all my missiles like that and just a big pile of skirmishers. Woohoo! Yep, lovely. And we'll just see what they want to do. Because my plan essentially is just get those elephants to run amok very quickly by throwing in all the world's javelins. They don't really like javelins and arrows. Let's make this some sort of ridiculous formation. Let's head in towards them. Maybe swing slightly to the side because that's a bit of a hill actually. Yeah. Oh, there we are. They have some reinforcements coming through that miraculous field of corn over there. Yes. Not quite sure where wheat, obviously. It's particularly miraculous if it was corn. Quite how they've managed this, I don't know. Perhaps the Carthaginians are truly the great scientific nation of this game. There we are. Let's go kill them all. Let's go kill them all. Yeah, they're overrouted instantly. They're getting slaughtered. It's just funny. Let's get our archers. Oh, right, the elephants are doing something now. Can I just get my general over here then? I want to get my archers to shoot in on them. Oh, the peasants apparently are over there. Oh well, that's a shame. Well, what are my cav doing? Oh yeah, I send them to go and mop up. Go mop up, lads. Go and mop up. Not sure the elephants are necessarily happy. I'm just going to start throwing all the javelins in the world at them. Not sure they're going to like it. Are they particularly happy at this? No, they're not. They're not happy at all. They're now running amok. Hopefully we can kill them as quick as possible so we don't have to deal with them in the city. Although, if we kill enough now... Yeah, if we can kill enough of this army now, we won't have to deal with this army at all later. And if so, then we won't have to kill these elephants anyway. So let's just smash these guys uphill, but we'll do the job. Yeah, we're done. Right, the elephants are turned around. You might want to get out the way. Get out the way. By all means, throw your javelins. It's just, you're right, Steve. Steve's all right. Steve is all right. Generals over there. Go and kill them. I think we got all these actually. I think we got them. Yes, elephant stew for dinner once again. Is that our Carthaginian stew? Can we not kill this one? Can we just take it as our friend? Be our friend! Be our friend! Alright, we're not really convincing him here, are we? Although he is pretty indestructible, so... Come on! Apparently, we can't kill it. All missiles. Kill! Oh, no. Guys, if you don't have ammo, don't. Run away! He doesn't want to... Ooh. Okay, I've gone slightly mad here. Sorry, Ellie. Steve. Well, sod Steve. Oh, there we are. Clear victory. I may have gone slightly mad during that battle. After the war is over, make alliances. How have any of them got away? That is just ridiculous. 17 of them. Whatever. You must have killed over 90% of them there, but if you say so, game, if you say so. Right, as for Armenia then, we have a chap over here that we need to kill. Let's get into the city. Who do we have? So, Sarduri. It's the last man left. Lively. Understanding logistic. Unlucky. He's rather unlucky, I'll give him that. None of his friends are alive. He's got no enemies. Of course he's got no enemies. He's the last bloke left in his entire empire. They're all dead. Actually, he's just a governor. There must be someone else around somewhere. Well, either way, he's faction heir. So yeah, he's not the faction leader. He's somewhere else then. Either way, he's a half decent chap here, but he's got a mixture of like lively, understand logistics and tactics. You know, strict governor, which is sort of all right. It's slightly positive. That's a bit rubbish, but yeah, no enemies. He's not going to. They're all dead. They're all dead, mate, apart from us. Actually, that's probably an important to me. Yeah, we're going to kill him. Sorry, mate. Death comes to those who wait, sir. After the war is over, make alliances. We just learnt this. Well, here we are then. The archers are here. He's a lonely, lonely man, this chap, Sardus, over here. He's all alone. He's all alone. All by himself. There is no one near beside him. Oh, there is. There's lots of men beside him. It's all of our troops, actually. Oh, he's all alone. Apart from us. That was actually the next line. No one to hear or guide him. Each one of us is all alone on the long and winding Roman road. I'm going to stop now. Right, kill him. Get your javelins in, chaps. Should probably just stay and defend there, lads. It's fine, we'll just shoot him again. It's fine, we can shoot with the archers. I think he wants to do the charge. Right, well, he gets to die with honour. Die like a man. Oh, no, he's going to run away. Stop running away, mate. This isn't how it's supposed to happen. Right, let's just send in all the infantry. Let's just kill him. In fact, everyone just come and kill him now. This is how it's going to end. We will let you die with glory, sir. The history will tell that you stood honourably as a final stand on this plaza. Off the plaza. Yes, the final stand, not on the... No, on the plaza. This guy honestly is doing my night in. Right, kill him. Kill him. Dum dum ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 rum pum ba 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 pum pum pum. I'm not even in tune. Chop him down, lads. He's all alone. Here he is. They are glowing. They've gained experience of dying. And there we go, a big splat. Armenian of Aradush, something like that anyway. He has finally won. And Armenia are down, ladies and gentlemen. There's one more faction dead. We didn't actually lose very much. The general actually gained experience for that charge. How lovely. It was a great and noble charge. I would like to say that he did that himself there. We will enslave. Armenian of Aradush. He is a bloody man. He is a great vanquisher. And you know what? I would say he is a great commander at this point. He's done some great work for us. Decorated hero, slave trade, exotic slave, military tribune, mercenary captain, body slave. This man has done a good job. He once ran away, I think, in some big battle that we barely survived any of our army with. But indeed, he is as, and he has made it. And he's done some great things. He's done some great things. But now Armenia are dead. And actually, this is Pontic rather than Armenian of Parthian, which is interesting. Very interesting. That's alright. Well, we'll get the stables then. Suits me. Works for me very well, actually. Kind of prefer that. But before we do move on, I think it is important that we just respect the message. Faction destroyed Armenia. Felt the music was well timed there. Yeah, that is the faction destroyed. We have a nice army here coming to follow up. They can retrain it and go taste before they head off. We do actually have Philippos of Artaxata here. He's been disinherited. Don't worry, sir, you've joined us now. And he presumably, maybe you were the faction leader? Who knows? Not particularly good either way. But these chaps, I'm sure they can do something for me. Go put a watchtower up. I like a watchtower. Almost pointless actually when you are the rebels, but there we are. These guys can just spread themselves into... Yeah, get yourselves back into the population, lads. We're still in the Armenia region. That will just fill up our Taxata. That's good, because we're going to get some Pontic cavalry out of you. What am I going to do with you? I'll tell you what, you can head this way. Lay a couple of watchtowers on your way down to Cilicia. That would be perfect, champ. See, the thing is, Armenia, you don't actually get to see Armenia very much in the game. It's a shame because, much like Pontus, they have a very fascinating army. They have some really nice spearmen. The Levy spearmen are pretty good. You almost never see any of those. They actually have a sort of a Roman-style legionary called Armenian legionaries, which are pretty good, pretty solid. But then with the spearmen, the phalanx spearmen, they're actually a pretty decent little infantry force between them. Not as elite as the Roman or as some of like the Floutsmen or something. Or some of them, maybe the British swordsmen, but they're pretty good defensive force. And actually, as Armenia, they're basic archers, but it's all about those cataphract archers. They are unbelievably good. And obviously, the position, the geography is just amazing. Like, blocking this up, I wish they got attacked a little bit more. Seems an odd thing to say, but it's one of my favourite campaigns, Armenia. You've got this lovely defendable border up here. There was some Scythians hiding over here, I seem to recall seeing last turn, but... Yeah, there's something about them which is just a lovely spot to defend, and it's just a shame you don't really get to do it enough when you play as them. I did once do a really defensive campaign where I just basically had these three. I think I took Osaka as well, and I held these four and just thought I'm going to hold out and wait for the Romans to attack me one day. So the Brutiais tend to come up around Scythia, they tend to come across Pontus, and they normally have Chesnossos. And I think because realistically, in real life, I think there was a little Roman colony this sort of side of the Black Sea. They'd never really completely controlled this properly, but this little patch, there was a tiny bit. Armenia was always a bit of a buffer state with Parthia, and it was always kind of flipping between client kings between the two. It's pretty much just who can assassinate and put their guy on top for the next few years. But yeah, I guess I don't know if they just kind of stop here because they never really attacked me over here. They never quite bothered. It might be because of the historical precedent. I'm not entirely sure. But there's definitely some historical precedent kind of encoded into this game. Because on this particular defensive campaign, I had a few random spots. I had like Chesnessos. I took like Athens, Crete, Rhodes, just because, and Cyrene. And it was interesting because Cyrene over here, this is where eventually I got attacked by the Romans. And I was attacked in the year 74 BC. And if you look up when the Romans took Cyrene in real life, It was 74 BC. I'm pretty sure that's... I think 74 BC. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same... I might be getting my years confused. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same year, though, that I was invaded on this. I don't know if that's kind of preset, if there's a sort of... If they haven't acted by this point, they'll kind of do it then. But if there is, then that's quite interesting, or a very unusual... a very unusual coincidence, because they were my allies for 200 years of the game, and then they suddenly attacked on that exact year because I had one of the cities that they took in that exact year. I don't know, it's slightly bizarre, but there we are. Okay, little army getting attacked here. What is it, peasants or something? Yeah, some useless peasants. 25 kills, not too bad, chap. Honestly, I can't be bothered with this. Oh, we won! Probably should bother when he's an actual general, but there we are. Okay, Cireus is about to be attacked. Our Armenian is going to be defended. Another drill masters. So many drill masters. We can't afford them minus discipline. But I'll take you just to kind of hire mercenaries and do all that other stuff. Right. Yeah, these guys might as well head straight westward. These guys, yeah, you can just head down to retrain because you need to do that. Likewise, you guys just start heading west. That's fine by me. We might disband some of these guys. Let's wait till they get to Pergamum and we'll boost that population there, because we are kind of pumping population out of Pergamum quite quickly here. So we'll do that. Get the retraining done. Get some more hoplites. That's marvellous. How lovely. Okay, what do we have then? Agent detected. House of Julii. Trentum, not really surprising. End of turn, 30,000. We're not making huge money, in all honesty. Yeah, because I was watching, is it the Ligatorix, one of these, that he stopped for some reason. It was quite interesting, actually. I was enjoying watching someone else do it. I feel like on his he had a lot more money than me, but I think he sacrificed a lot more at the start. I think those extra few units in odd little places can come together and be quite helpful. I don't know. I suppose it's that risk and reward, isn't it, of getting rid of troops for the money. But I think for me, I'm just kind of floating as big of an army as I can. I'm not really gaining too much more money at this point. But you know what? I'm doing fine. I've got just about enough. I'm not really looking around begging for more. I'm pretty much building every city every turn. So that's pretty much what you want, I suppose. Thessalonica, are we now free of plague? Yes! Yes, we are free of plague! Woohoo! Castle Cireus is ready to march. Right, let's get him to join up with his mate here. And Sisterbus will join you, and so will Herodas. The rest, they're quite good. In fact, I wonder actually. I don't know how many of these are specific characters, like this guy might be. I don't know if any of the others are ones that he only got because it's like the first academy. I seem to remember thinking like the first academy, the first scriptorium, and all that. You get kind of bonuses. Either way, he's going to head back to Athens. He's done a nice job there. Ooh, and it's 600 for a turn. That is just beautiful. Right, let's send forward these chaps to you. Let's leave these guys. We can merge some of these. Okay, we'll take most of them. We'll take most of these lads. You know, I will bring those guys along. I'll just leave. Ooh, maybe not then. No, we're pretty much right. We're pretty much right. Let's just leave those extra peltas behind. There we are. We have his, well, not his end army, but certainly a good one to take marching towards Greece. Not Greece, marching through Greece over to Italy to join Cornelius Brutus. He will ride aside him. He's in the pink. He'll be a decent warrior alongside him. That will certainly help. Across of Cireus. Oh yes, that's the two I've just given him, so that's nothing new. Nothing exciting. If you want to pause, here you are. That's your recruitment scroll. There's quite a lot going on. In fact, we do have troops in Macedonia coming out here, and we need to remember that. So a blacksmith. That's quite a nice city. You want to be making the most of it. Now over here, they are about to attack us. Let's get one more unit of hoplite. Honestly, we might struggle just from the sheer amount of horse archers in the army. Yep. Sheriff archers might be an issue, but we should be alright simply because if we can take their archers, we'll be fine. Right, we can make it to the bridge. That is good. Let's send in these chaps to retrain. Actually, we can't really retrain there, but they might as well get into the city. Let's take the units that are actually alive. Useful. You guys go to the bridge. Can these guys make... No, but can the Cav can just make it. Right, we do need to merge these a little bit. Because we want as many of these forces as possible. But I don't want to... Yeah, well, I've just made that worse for myself there. Oh, well. You go there. That's perfectly fine, I think, to hold that. And actually... There you can make it too. That is more than enough infantry to hold. To be honest, they're just full of archers anyway. They just have to do what they can. We've got a good amount of horse archers there as well. We've probably got a similar, if slightly less, slightly lower amount. We'll send you there as well because you can make it. And actually, since you can get there, you might as well join in and help out against your former. Actually, no, help out your countrymen. Yeah, lovely. Rebel general, who seems to be, like a Pontic Heavy Cavalry or a local general. You might as well join them, as we could do with all we can over there. They'd be a little bit mad to go and deal with us. I like the lewd. Maybe you should just wander off into the Cappadocian Hills. Probably best for everyone that you're there, I think. And we'll put another watchtower over here. I just like towers, okay, people? I know no rebels are going to pop up anyway, because it doesn't matter in this case, but... It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Okay, Antioch. Oh yes, we had our ship over here. We had a couple ships. We have the Horse Archer Army. Looking forward to you guys making it over to Italy. Although you might end up going to Africa. We'll decide when we get to it. And obviously you go as well. Let's get one more boat. I'm pretty sure we are safe. But we might as well just slightly bolster these boat forces here. And send a trireme with them, just to make sure we're looking as strong as we can, especially with big stack armies. On the note of those armies, there is a Carthaginian boat somewhere. Still don't quite know where they are, but this lot are pretty safe right now. They're pretty safe. These guys maybe go searching for them. Not there. Not really sure. They must be around here somewhere. There we are. I reckon they're gone this time then. They are sunk. How lovely. We've now lost our ride. Sorry chaps, we're going to wander through the desert instead. But actually you can join up with Tantamon Epiphantes, who is quite happy to see you, if I'm honest. He's probably quite happy. So we'll leave those guys together to be friends. We'll send you over to Thapsus. And we'll send you over just to keep our vision of the seas. That is just lovely. And now we've lost all the vision of these seas. I'm a fool! What can I say? What can I say? Oh well, it's fine. We know what's going on. We pretty much have the Scipione under our thumb. Now, on that note, do they have the boats? It hasn't made it yet. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave this lot here, see if they want to go round and then pick it up, because then we can pounce with our fleet. Not that we have much of a fleet, there's only actually 12 men on that boat, so we don't really need much of a fleet to catch them, we just need to be positioned properly. So yes, we just want to make sure that they can't get back to their coast. So we'll leave them there as a little bit of a bait, but they're not going to go any further than here. So hopefully that at least keeps them in this kind of pocket. I should be able to spot wherever they go. In fact, you're going to stop. Now we can see they will not make it out of our sight. That is good, that is good. There is a Carthaginian boat here though, with one unit on. Let's just sink them. Yeah. And back to the blockade. Okay. Yeah, so this ship can't go anywhere that we won't be able to find it. That's fine. Just keep the eyes and ears over the seas. Perfect. Over here, we're just building up more troops then. Marseille is just... Oh, yes, we're starting to get hoplites as well. Pumping them out. Eventually, we'll be able to send reinforcements and go and attack Oscar over here, because we're doing the same thing in Carthago Nova. In fact, they would have just got a couple slave populations drop in, which is going to suit them well, because we want to keep on pumping out troops. Going to retrain. I think we've got a blacksmith now or something like that. Let's get the mines. That will certainly be a good thing. We've got some troops on the bridge and plenty over here. Oh, looking good over here. Can these naked men just go and stand on the bridge just as a scout? That would be lovely. Anything randomly around here? Oh, yes, of course, we have this chap. We do, of course, have this chap over here. You know what, mate? At this point, you might as well not commit suicide. You might as well come and join us. Might say he's publicly loyal. Yeah, publicly loyal. Not sure about actually loyal because he seems to have joined us, but you know what? It works for me, so it works for me. Right. These lads over here. We do want some of these archers, so they'll be useful. We'll decide how we're going to merge these forces. We'll probably want to do a bit of recouping this army when we're done with this city. I don't think there's an army coming. I can't see one. Chances are we'd be able to see it by now. Never know, never know. We'll have to see about that. Well, the chariots are coming out very slow at Cireus because unfortunately they don't grow very. They take 2 turns to grow and emerge. Right, the trader didn't work, but maybe if we get a market, we will start to be able to get our chariots over there. That would be marvellous. Okie pokey. Right, we are probably coming towards the end of the day's episode. But I think before we do that, let's have a little poke around, make sure we've got everything set. And we obviously need to head into the Thracian city over here. There is a little force there. Going to do with Polysium apparently. I don't think we need most of this army over here. We could probably spare a couple troops. Let's just send a few units just to make sure that it's safe. And you guys go and besiege them. There aren't many troops here. We'll have that army well dealt with. Right, as for the Italian troops, and before we go into Thrace, we can make it to Arretium. If we do that, the Romans might well attack us. This isn't the best army in the world. What is this force? Ooh, okay, no general, but it is a big united force. What I probably want to do, therefore, what I want to do is get the other army. See, this isn't big enough in itself. This isn't quite big enough. What we want to do then is get this army into this boat. We're going to send them this end. We won't send them off yet. But this lot are going to come over here. And I think they need to be joined by some of this force. What do we have? So we have some Samnites. We could definitely do with those. That's perfect. We have lots of units like that. Yeah, we need a bit of cav. To be honest, we don't have a lot of cav. Let's send that infantry here because it will help to have a few Roman infantries. We're just going to split up these guys for now. That will have to do, I guess. And you are sort of the extra force. You can continue to stand there and I will feed you with troops from over here. Do you want to send any of you? Yes, we want to send you guys. You two, Cav. They need some cavalry. And you know what? Let's just send the hot plates. So we are up to 3 full stacks here in Italy. The 4th one will be coming with a cast of Cireus to build this final ideal army, which in a perfect world I want to get some of these horse archers and these Pontic heavy cav over, but they're not necessarily going to make it straight away. In fact, I probably want to send the boat in this direction to go and pick some of them up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get these guys at Sinope training another Pontic heavy cav. And you guys just come and stop by. We'll pick you up with the agents. Drop them off at Byzantium or something. Probably the best we can do. And yeah, we'll have to just use our ferry service from there. These chaps, you can head up to Baldazora for now. Just keep it filled up with units. Thessalonica, how's the population? 8,000. I suppose we did just have a couple enslavements, which has probably helped boost it actually. Probably back up to where it was, I imagine. One other thing we need to do just before we head into Thrace is deal with the Germans here, the screeching women. Oh dear, we're just going to auto-resolve that. We've had a little look and a dance with the screeching German women before. We're just going to occupy. So there we are. There's one more city for the map. We've got a friend for our dear... Yeah, dish. What do you call it? Femiscara, that's the one. Didn't even quite manage to pan to it in time. Obviously we can't do anything here at all apart from repair the wall and wait to be killed. But you know what, that's not too bad. We'll just do that. Okay, then over to Thrace. Whew. Okay, the end of Thrace as well today. Oh, wasn't he 3? Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Something in my head told me 4. There we are. Okay, so the faction leader himself. Energetic, sharp. Comedian, I was going to say that's good for the battlefield. Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. They are 13, 6, 11. Is that more like the Greek style? I guess it is. They're not the best then, if they are the Greek kind of style. Let's head in then and let's get this final battle done. They are lacking in range units. They have a lot of cav. You know what though? We don't actually have much range ourselves. We only have a few Amazon women. And I think the smaller chariot isn't particularly good for it. So we are just going to have to chunk them down. Could be tricky. Let's hit him. A few skirmishes later then. We're pretty much just getting ourselves set up in the main street. Just a few men to the skirmish, mind you, but not too much. Right. General, get over here. Is that their main cav coming in? It is, and we are in absolute shambles. Peltasts, we need you now. Okay. We are losing men. We are losing men. We do have a couple units behind. Just holding. Let's send in the chariot ladies. We are winning that battle back there. Okay. Right, this is just a chunking match now. I think... Yeah, we're just going to keep throwing in with the peltasts. Just keep throwing in with the peltasts. Hopefully the chariot ladies will just do a job here. They may have just ruined our formation. Right, Illyrians, get in there too. They might just be able to break through this. There's just not enough militia hoplites to hold this line. Ah, they've got us routing here. Need all the other infantry then to swing into this position. We've got enough here, but we need it to get into position. Right, General, get yourself here. Right, General, you need to get back here now because their line has arrived. Oh, you're still trying to form up something. Get your phalanxes down, everybody. Are you completely crazy? Come on, this is it. This is our last stand now. That's it. The General is gone. King is gone. We should be able to do it from here. We have taken so much damage to take this city. This army, I mean, it really isn't very good, but these militia hoplite are just so flimsy. And they just did not get settled down that city street. These guys, however, are in a position. These guys can finish it off. Right, let's just start moving forward. Let's start moving forward the last guys. Is there anyone else around? There's some chariots. We might as well get in. How much have we lost? 65%. Woof! This is a bloody last stand then for Thrace. you go get those peltas now? Come on, chariots, go and get them. I guess this is the point of the chariots. It is to go and actually make a slight difference, and that is kind of what they've done. They've done something. I'm not sure what they've done, but they've done something. Right, well that's it now. We're just down to this last few men. Okay, they are just charging in here. We should be able to deal with the general at this point. All troops, including the chariots, get in there. Just the general hold back. Yeah, we've got him. We've got him here again. They're routing. We just have enough infantry here to finish this job. Let's just get in there and finish it off, lads. Let's chop them down. It's the last few. Do we have any of their generals left? No, that was the last of their generals. They're all gone at this point. Look at the Amazon women here. Just standing around. Oh no, she got killed. Chariot lady, just get yourself out of the way. Right. Finally, let's finish off the last few of these Thracians. Oh, the last few Thracians are indeed mercenaries. How fitting. There we are. The chariots in the back of them. Just ride into them, ladies! Why are you still fighting for these people? The chariots are doing their job now. Just a bit of poke and stab. The old poke and stab. Can we just get someone to finish them off? Here we are then. 4 of them left. A few noble mercenaries. Gregos there glowing. Steve in the background. Who's going to make it? Who's going to be the last one? Gregos or Steve? Gregos or Steve? Place your bets. There's a kill for Steve. They're not even in the right colour. And there we are, Gregos. I believe there was just the last one. He even survived that chariot charge. It's the last of his kind. The last Thracian is a mercenary, and there we are. He's still fighting, Gregos! What a hero. Can't even see him. He's somewhere in here. He's getting pummeled. It's like I said in Game of Thrones here. Whew. Yeah, a victory of sorts. 68% dead. Pretty pathetic. Average victory. I'm pretty sure the auto-resolve may have done us a better job. Pretty sure. May have. Well, you know what? The job's done. Let's enslave them. And that is indeed Thrace gone. I don't feel nearly as sad about them as I do about Armenia, but I guess they put up slightly more of a fight in the end. Low tax rate? Nah, this is going to very high. This city isn't going to help us very much. We have quite a lot of our troops back. If they attack us, we're in trouble. Well, that's what I would say. But you know what? This force can come and stand on the bridge. Can't quite make it to the bridge. Oh well. Well, you know what? They'll be fine. They'll be fine. And I think that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we'll have to leave it. I feel like we made good progress today. We've taken this area over here. We've taken a bit of Thrace and Dacia. We have finished off Armenia by taking all of this. It has actually been a pretty productive episode in all things considered. So I will leave you there. But next time, we assemble. We assemble the forces. I think next time is when we really pull together our march and our claim on Italy, ladies and gentlemen. It may be the next 2 or 3 as we take over, but I can tell you what, next time we will have our army here with a Castle Cireus. He is bringing in the Amazon chariot women, the ones who have not been stupid enough to kill themselves yet. And you know what? I think they will do a sterling job as we use some of our Hastati here, some of our noble Cretians, and a good friend Cornelius Brutus. He will just help us get... Well, he'll get stabbed a few times. It'll be grand. But for now, I will leave you, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Thomas. This has been To Nose to Human, playing Rome Total War Rebel Campaign. Thank you, and good night. By Jove, it is a marvellous, marvellous day. Spiffing, one would say. Any one for pims. He has seen the light. He's joined the anarchy. He is cruel and cunning. And you know what? He likes a little drink, and I think that's marvellous. La 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 la, chop your way through the peasants. One shot! No!